This is Accurate TV News,
where you get your news on time, on point, and on.
Infant dies, parents hospitalized following two-vehicle Trelawny crash. The police are reporting that a 3-week-old infant has succumbed to injuries sustained in a two-vehicle collision on the Coopers Main Road in Trelawny on Sunday, with her parents remaining in the hospital. 2 other persons who also sustained injuries in the crash are in hospital. The deceased child has been identified as Daniela Morgan of Patrick City in St. Andrew. Reports from the Rio Bruno police are that about 4:20 p.m. the child was traveling with her parents in a blue Toyota Yaris motor car towards Montego Bay St. James when the vehicle collided with a purple Nissan Juke motor car. The police were summoned and Daniela and her parents were taken to hospital. The 2 persons who were in the Nissan Juke motor car was also taken to hospital. The child was pronounced dead at hospital and the other occupants of both vehicles were admitted in stable conditions.
Well, this sounds like it's a wicked accident, a terrible accident, you know, where the child, the 2 weeks child, or 3 weeks, yeah, 3 weeks, child, and the parents meet in an accident, you know. That it sounds like, cause you know, head collision is is a terrible accident. That, you understand? So you can just imagine, you know, the experience of them go through one thing, you know, and the child unfortunately pass off one thing, and the other vehicle will collide in them family there. We don't hear nothing about them.
There are 2 persons there in the hospital as well.
Okay, so 2. Okay, so both of them in hospital as well. Okay, but you can just imagine accident like that, you know. Head-to-head collision is serious, very serious, you know. But thanks be to God, still them alive. But unfortunately, the 3 weeks baby dead, you know. So right now we just have to just be careful on the road, because normally most of the time what causes them accident are normally speeding, you know. When people are speed, it can be one person do the speeding and do reckless driving, because normally 2 sides the road have, so all them end up reach over. It was them have to dip on one side for vehicle collide. You understand? So normally speeding and reckless driving normally cause them type of thing, or maybe one of them might sleep where, so he knows never really say what would cause something like that, you know. But it could always be worse still, you understand? Because all of them could have dead in a vehicle. So we just have to give God thanks, you know. What do you think about it?
Yeah, because baby, 3 weeks old baby dead, and the parents in hospital. That kind of harsh, that kind of hot for the baby. But so I go still, you know, sometimes when we think so we're safe and we think we're careful, you know, some other reckless driver might have come and you know, cut short life of other people. So we just have to, while we drive on the road, whether we walk or we drive or whatever, however we use the road, we have to look out our eye. And when we drive, we can't drive as if the road have to we alone. We have to look out for other drivers. We see somebody overtake, we give them way. What I notice with these persons, sometimes you overtake and the person in front you start speed up. Like them don't want you to overtake them and all of them something there. And I try to hold you out. Remember, you try to pass them so that at the other side, the opposite side of the traffic, can move on. But them I try to hold you out and something, you know. So we just have to be our brother's keeper and use the road as if we are using it not only for ourselves alone, but as for the other person, and look out for each other on the road. You know, help out one another on the road. look out for one another as drivers and road users.
Increased security measures at Maypen Hospital following attack on nurse. The Southern Regional Health Authority, SRHA, says it has put in place additional security measures at the Maypen Hospital in Clarendon following Sunday night's attack on a nurse at the institution. It's reported that about 11 p.m., the nurse was reportedly hit with a stone by the man, who is apparently mentally challenged, on the hospital compound. On Monday morning, nurses armed with placards gathered at the entrance to the hospital to protest the incident. The SRHA says, following a meeting on Monday with the management team, the nursing group, and other personnel, it received additional information on the severity of the incident and decided to step up security. It says the staff members on the night shift who are leaving the compound will be accompanied to their vehicles or point of pick-up by security officers. The police officers assigned to the police post at the hospital will also be doing increased patrols, and the Clarendon police have agreed to increase mobile patrols on the compound, the SRHA says. In addition, the authority says it will be providing counseling to the injured nurse and her family as well as other staff members.
Yeah, a few questions kind of come to mind when them have them way of how them are gonna resolve the problem. Is it a mental person from off of the road company compound, or it is a mental person from the hospital throw the stone and the nurse, right? But if it is a mental person from off the road, I think what them should do have security and make sure say no mental person not really come. Might be mental people. You have some mental people, they might just normally no suspects of them really mental. And in that case it kinda hard for really resolve, you understand? But if it is a mental person from the compound, then would have a mental ward. So I think the best thing them would do right there so is make sure them have security or more than one security right there, so to make sure so no mental person come out from half of the compound for going at the car park or wherever for go get the nurse, you know. So but if it is a person who just walk in on the compound, that kind of hard for really manage, because yeah, mental people who look normal and in a clean clothes and something, you understand me? So at the same time, that kind of hard for resolve. So I don't understand, so them would have to have people who are try secure them for go to them vehicle or whatsoever, you know. But that's kind of hard to deal with still. What do you think about it? Guys, remember to like, share and subscribe and click the notification bell.